Okay, first thing we need to see the logs are generated or not for yesterday's ones, the CloudTrail ones. We open the bucket, source bucket, CloudTrail logs, AWS logs, bucket name. Yeah, able to see this. The logs are generated. US is 1, 2024, 12, 18th is the date. I mean, today's logs will be generated. How to view this particular file? This is a JSON file will be there. You need to view this file. Click on the file name, and using this object URL, we can able to view that. We need to make it as public. Public. We need to open JSON editor in the browser. JSON formatter, JSON viewer. If we can go here, and we have a load JSON data is there. We can put up a URL, and we need to remove yes. And if you click on load JSON data, this will load. Look at. This is the data. What is generated? Okay. If we start analyzing this, event version, identity, I am user. What is the username? This is the username. Account ID, username. Then what is the date? Free tier AWS Amazon get free tier usage. Then what MacBook I used. Okay, so like this, all the options are getting up. What I enabled yesterday, I enabled CloudTrail logs with management. Those are getting up here. See, like this. Like this we can analyze, but I'll share the link and JSON viewer. This is very helpful for us viewing the data. You can check this. Even like this also we can view. Event history, again we can able to view, like who did what did, like this also we can view. First, let me go to, but I need to clean up this data. Before cleaning up, I need to disable the CloudTrail one. I'll go to CloudTrail and disable that. Otherwise, I'll remove that. This trial I need to delete. Okay, let me open the trial. We have a stop logging will be there. First, we need to click on stop logging. Then we have a delete option is the delete, delete. Now logs won't generate, but already generated logs we cannot do anything. We need to clean up them. So I can go back to the bucket, general purpose buckets. I can choose the bucket and I can able to make it empty. Click on empty and we can able to make it empty. Look at it's emptied now. We can exit. No data is there now. Even destination bucket, any data replicated. I think replication we disabled, right? It won't replicate any data, seems to be. Yeah, nothing is replicated. I think we are good now. This is also done. Now, what is the next thing means? We need to discuss about CloudFront. I'll explain about the CloudFront first, then we'll move on. So, a CloudFront is a CDN. Remember, CloudFront is a CDN. CDN nothing but content delivery network. CDN is a CloudFront content delivery network. Is a system of distributed servers that deliver web pages and other web content to a user based on the geographic location of the user, the origin of the web page and the content delivery server. Let me give you a simple example. Like Uber. Uber is one of the application, correct? For a transportation wise, you'll book and you'll go and travel it easily in the overall worldwide. Uber is the application which is there in the worldwide location, even US, UK, Australia, Sydney, like this in India also. Every city it was there. Now assume that now you are in India, you are accessing that application. So where the website is hosted, is it in India the website hosted, or maybe in US, UK the website is hosted? We are not sure. Maybe assume that this website is hosted in US, but now you're in India. In India, you're accessing this web page. But even though the application hosted in US, in India, without any latency, you can able to access the website, that Uber website. So such a way that like how it works, like without any latency, how fast we can able to access, because there could be an option called edge locations are there in every place. That edge location will get the data and it will going to be transferred and it will be viewed the page in the nearest location. That is a concept of edge location. Okay, that in technical term we call it is a CDN, content delivery network. What it will going to do, it will make a cache of the website content to the nearest locations as per the geographic location of the user. The origin of the web page and the content delivery server, nothing but origin of the web page means where the website is coming up, and the delivery to the nearest location means there is a edge location. CDNs also provide a protection from large surges in the traffic. The goal of a CDN is to serve the content to end users with the high availability and along with high performance. Nothing but the web page will be available, even the far location also. The website will be available for you with a quicker manner and along with, so quickly we could able to see the pages also. That's the one greatest advantage of the CDN. CDNs serve a large fraction of the internet content today, including web objects like websites, text files, graphics, and scripts. Like this, many things it will do. And downloadable objects like media files, softwares, documents. Like this, also it will deliver. Application like e-commerce, portals, and live streaming media, on-demand speeding media, and social networks also. Let's take another example. Like we used to watch YouTube. Correct. Some of the videos are uploaded from Australia. Still, those videos you can able to see it sitting on the Bangalore. Correct. Like how quickly we can able to see that video, because that video is catched to the nearest location. From that the video will be loading. Like that, CDNs are the word. It will be delivering the content very quickly to the overall world whenever uploaded. Okay. Others, you can take another example. In your laptop, every day you're opening AWS. Okay. Every day you're watching YouTube. Then only you can type the word Y. You'll get the YouTube only. When you type A, you'll get AWS only. Why like that? Because with respect to the word Y, there are plenty of websites are there. With respect of the keyword A, there are plenty of websites are there. But even though in your browser, if you type A, if you type Y, you'll get YouTube only. Okay. What is the logic behind that? Because in your laptop, in your browser, it's been catched that website. That's the reason when you type A or Y, it will quickly open the particular website only. Similar way, the CDN is also going to be make the cache of the website, and the people can able to access the website very quickly. Amazon CloudFront is a web service that speeds up the distribution of your static and dynamic content such as HTML, CSS, JSS, image files of your users. CloudFront delivers your content through a worldwide network of data centers called as edge locations. Edge locations are the worldwide network data centers. When a user requests a content that you are serving with the CloudFront, the user is routed to the edge location that provides the lowest latency, so that the content is delivered with the best possible performance. If the content is already in the edge location, then the lowest latency CloudFront delivers it immediately. If the content is not there in the edge location, CloudFront retrieves it from the origin that you have defined, such as Amazon S3 or media package channel or HTTP server that you have defined identified as a source for the definitive version of your content. CloudFront is a self-service as per pay for use of offering. Nothing but how much you're using the CloudFront, that much only you need to pay that, requiring no long-term commitments or minimum fees with the CloudFront. As your files are delivered to the end users using a global network of edge locations. Edge locations, nothing but the place where the content will be cached. Origin, source of the website, that content delivered like EC2, S3, or maybe ELB, Route 53, any of the service. Distribution, collection of edge locations and your CDN server network. TTL, time to live. The parameter measured in seconds. It specifies how long the content will be available the edge location. Default is 24 hours. Look at this diagram. This diagram will pre-printed like how the CDN will work. For example, you are here. This is the user. In your website, in your browser, you will be typing the website name, like maybe uber.com, flipkart.com, youtube.com, like that. Something you are searching in your browser. If you search that, the first thing what it will happen means it will going to find out the nearest location to your home. Okay, so then that's the second step. If suppose data is already there, where in edge location, the website, whatever you're looking, if it is already there, then look for 3x3c. Directly it will going to be printed in your browser. If the content is not there in this location, it will go as a 3a. You can look at the 3a option. This will go to the server. It will take the data and it will catch it in the edge location. Then as a 3c, it will be pointed back to the browser. This is a realistic use case of the CDN. Look at this symbol is there. This is the edge location symbol which is spread across to the multiple regions. Edge location is the option which is spread across to the multiple locations. Okay, that's about the CDN or edge location. Let me show that how it works. So we need to go to the one of the bucket and we need to enable the static website hosting. If we enable static website hosting, then we can able to host a website. I already enabled. I'll host a static website in this particular bucket. Then I'll show that if suppose website is working in the S3 bucket, then I'll gonna create the CloudFront distribution so that I'll show that how it works. Okay. First, let me check the website first. Let me download some website. Okay, I think already the website is there. Let me go back and I'll upload this. Upload, add folder. This is the folder. Let me upload the folder. Upload. You guys can download the website from this link. Any website you can download. It's your choice. There are sample websites that are available in this link. You can download. I'm uploading this. Once uploaded, we can able to find the website content. If website is loading fine, then we'll attach this website to a CloudFront so that we can view our website very quickly to the overall worldwide locations. Okay, let me close this. Select the page, go to actions, make using ACL, make public. Okay, this is done. Let me get inside. Get into the folder. Always look for the file name called index.html. Open this index.html. Open this link in the new tab, incognito window. Let me see the website is loading or not. Yeah, website is loading perfectly. All right. I'll share this URL with you guys. Just click on this link and open this website. This is working from the S3. Okay, I hosted the website using S3 static website hosting. Now, this is working fine. But one condition is here will be using this link. How many people can access at the same time? How many location people can able to access? So if suppose 1,000 members, if accessing this particular link means it will feel some latency. Nothing but that much speed it won't work. So if suppose 10,000 people are accessing this page, then definitely we require some other device to provide the access to this particular users. Such a way we can able to use CloudFront. CloudFront is going to be added or delivered the website content to the worldwide locations. Okay, so for that CloudFront will be used. What I'm gonna do means let me search CloudFront. Look at global content delivery network. That's the CloudFront. Open link in new tab. You can see securely deliver content with the low latency and high transfer speeds. Amazon CloudFront is a fast content delivery network CDN services that securely delivers data, videos, applications, APIs to customers globally with low latency and high transfer speeds. Enable accelerated, reliable, secure content delivery for Amazon S3 buckets, application load balancer, Amazon API gateway, APS, and more in 5 minutes or less. This is the free tier. This much will get a free tier. And if you can see the pricing wise, this is the pricing model. Okay, let me create the distribution now. Create CloudFront distribution. For the source will be bucket. I use this bucket. In this bucket only I hosted the website. Origin path, we can see here. It's optional. We can ignore this. Okay, this we can ignore. Then bucket name is already took up here. Then origin access will be there. Is it public access, private access, legacy access? Three options are there. Okay, bucket can restrict the access to only CloudFront. Origin access control settings. But I want to access it from public, right? Let it be in the public only. Then origin shield. Origin shield is an additional caching layer that can help you to reduce the load on your origin server. Protect its availability. Okay, shield not required, because if I go with shield, I need to pay the extra amount for that. It's not required for me, so I selected no, that it is fine. Then default cache behavior, default is there. Compress objects automatically yes is there. Viewer protocol, I select HTTP to HTTPS. Nothing but some people will type the URL in HTTP, some people will type the URL in HTTPS. For example, look at this URL is HTTPS. Some people will type this URL as HTTP also. Such a moment, when the person type HTTP in the URL, it will redirect to HTTPS. Okay, like this. Allowed protocol methods, get head options are there. Athwa get head is fine for us. Get means get the page. Head means show the page. That's the two options. Restrict viewer access. No, I mean, if you restrict that, people cannot able to view your website, right? That's the reason I said no. Caching, cache key and origin request. This is the cache key. By default, it will be there. Ignore that. Then if you come a little bit down, those are the functions also different here. In case you at all want to protect your application, then we can able to use WAF, web application firewall. So this is the additional feature which is available in the AWS. So for protecting your websites from the hackers, like usually hackers will come and take your website and it will going to be hacked your website, right? So for protecting that, we're gonna use WAF, web application firewall. Okay, so you can see enable the security protections. If enable, then user monitor mode. If enable, these are the things will be protected. Protect against the most common vulnerability found in the web application. Protect against the malicious actors discovering application vulnerabilities. Block IP address from the potential threats based on the Amazon internal threat intelligence. But if you can see, estimated cost of $14 for 10 million requests per month. You need to pay $14 if you access 10 million requests per month. If you don't want to enable, you can able to check the do not enable security protections. Okay. Then these are default. Price class, use all edge locations for best performance. I mean, where you want to add this website, you want to add for all the location means this option will be selected. Worldwide locations will be added. Otherwise, you want for particular countries, you can select the particular country also. Then certificate also we can able to select. I'll select it none certificate. Then HTTP 2.3 protocol can be used. Root path you can ignore that, by default it will take. IPv6 is not required, I'll turn off. Description you can add. This is CloudFront for S3 bucket static website. Logging not required, I disabled. If I click on create distribution, CloudFront distribution will be created. So now it might be created the distribution. We want to verify that, but it will take some time. Where we can see the distribution, this is the distribution. Okay, so let's will wait for a while. It will be creating. See, it's deploying. It will take some time because it has to deploy the application to worldwide locations, right? Absolutely, it will take some time. Maybe 10-15 minutes it will take. Okay, but in nearest location it was already uploaded. So what I can do means I can copy this domain name. This is a domain name, right? this domain name I can copy. So if you can see, earlier I'm getting the website from the bucket. Okay, now using this URL I need to get the website. Okay, how to get that? We'll see. Open the new editor, new one. If I click on edit, click on enter, this will show this DNS Pro fixed domain error. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do means this one. After .com, what is there? This value. Copy this value here. After .net, paste this value like this. After this CloudFront distribution URL, then last you can able to put that value and refresh it. It's not loading. It should load, right? Still not enabled. Okay. For you guys, just verify once with this URL whether it's loading or not. Just let me know. It should load, but for me not loading. Maybe if a different browser, if I open it, should load. Just click on that link and let me know whether you guys can able to view that or not.
No, sir, it's not, sir.
I should loading now. It's loading now. Just see. Keep on refreshing.
Loading, sir. Loading, sir.
Yeah. So this is a URL. But if you guys think, this is S3 URL, this is S3 URL, this is CloudFront distribution URL. So nothing but, so now the data is cached. The website is cached now. Anyone can able to access this website with the worldwide locations using this URL. That means
I am not able to access to.
still not loading. Try in the incognito window. Maybe try it in different browser. Okay. Is it getting up?
Yes, sir, I am able to access.
Okay. Now look at guys, I just opened this one. This is the distribution name. Using this URL only we try to access. But remember, this is a generic name. So, but at the end, what we need to put up? This name. I mean, the path will be there, right? This path we need to put up. Then only the page will load. If you not put up, it won't load. See, after I put up this appending URL, then only it's loading. Then ARN, Amazon resource name for this particular ARN. I mean, this repo, this particular distribution. Still deploying because this website has to be loaded to the worldwide locations, right? World is very bigger. It has to reach every audience, every location means absolutely it will take some time. Okay, then settings, if you see, this is the description which we added. This is a price class. We took all the edge locations, best performance. Then this is supported HTTP requirements. Then logging we disabled, cookie we disabled, default object also we disabled. In case if you want, click on edit, and if you can enable like default root object you want to specify, then we can put up this path. Like this, we can able to put up the default path also. Save. It's getting access denied. Standard storage class standard. Okay. Okay. Edit. Only if you put up index.html. But it should be in a root folder. What's this in root folder? The page is getting up, but it's no images are loading. So that means this is not required. We need to ignore this. Default root object, you can leave it as it is and save it. Now if we refresh, see this access denied is getting up, no specified object. Now if you put up this last value, now loading fine. Okay, like this, we need to standardize we need to make that. Then after that, continuous deployment, CI/CD we call it as. We can able to do the deployment as well here. Like we could able to make any changes, then it will work from here as well. like a safely test, measure, and release configuration changes to viewers. You can create a staging distribution to send traffic to real production viewers to the new CDN configuration of variable, and it was expected. Like if you want to create any staging distribution, we can create it here. Okay, this is not supported. Which one HTTP? Okay, this we need to remove. Let me see the changes. Then if you want to delete, create a staging distribution, we can create it like this. One more distribution we can create, and we can able to click on next, and we can able to add some origin. We can select origin groups, we can select, then behaviors we can select, and we can able to click on next, and weight based weightage we can able to select, the sickness we can select, and we can give this, but it's not required. I'm just going with this extra options only, disable. Okay, security wise, if you think about WAF, I didn't enable, I disabled the WAF. Okay, and geography restriction. This one option is there. It's a very beautiful option, guys. Like in all the locations, people have to view. Remember, in worldwide locations, website has to be loaded. But some of the countries should not load. Then we can edit that. CloudFront distribution geographic restriction, blacklist. Some country we can blacklist. So instead of blacklisting other company, I'll blacklist India only, so that we can verify whether it's loading or not. Is it India? India. Okay. I saved the changes. Guys, now what you guys has to do means just refresh the URL from the CloudFront URL. Just refresh. Do 2 or 3 times refresh, and let me know whether the page is blocked or not. Let me know. Why is still loading? Let me open it in different place. Still loading. Yeah, I blacklisted India. Can you guys keep on check? Keep on refresh. This should not load. You'll get 404, 403 forbidden or something like that. Just verify.
We are able to access still, sir. It's not giving any error message.
Okay. It should give the error message.
It's still loading, sir. Loading in the sense we are able to access, I mean, sir.
Okay, this should block the location. Should not allow us to access. This might be security protection so you also.
Still we are able to view.
Blacklist I added. Yes, I blacklisted India also. We are connected to India geography only, but it should give error. Okay. Something might be the problem. Okay, no problem. Unlinked staging. Okay. Oh, this is might be taking a staging. Might it might be taking a staging. That's the reason.
What is staging, sir?
I mean, another environment I'm trying to create for doing the deployment for testing purpose.
Yes.
That's the reason. Okay. Maybe you guys can check it once you block that in your while you guys are testing right that time. Okay. This is the origins. In case you want to create right now, I hosted website in one bucket. Correct. You can host the same website in another bucket, and you can able to add that as a group. Group nothing but more than one bucket. The website is hosted nothing but there's a groups. Then behaviors like this is the origin, this is the redirection. When you the user type this URL, it will redirect into HTTP to HTTPS. For example, let me. This is the website, right? So this is loading in the HTTPS. I'll type HTTP. Yes, I remove. Let me refresh. See, still it was went to HTTPS only. That is redirection. I typed HTTP only in the URL, but it's redirected to HTTPS only. See, again S6 came like that. Error pages. In case if the page is not loading, you want to get some error. Then you can create an error page also, custom error response also we can create. So, but you need to give the forbidden error, custom error message. Like this we can able to give. This is error page. Invalidations. In case you want to create the catchy you want to delete. Like /star. If you give this will going to delete the all the catchy. Right now it's catchy, right? Everything will be deleting. Once this catchy is deleting, then page will take some time to load. That's the catchy invalidations. Then tags we can add if any tag you want to add, like a name, distribution, CloudFront distribution. Like this we can able to add the tag also. Tag is just for identification purpose only. Then you want to enable the logs. I didn't enable the logs, I disabled this. In case you want, you can able to enable. Create a log delivery. You want to get the logs for a standard logs you want to get for viewing. Then logs delivery also we can able to enable. Then okay, see, this is disabled. One more is created. Enable disable option is, but I don't getting a delete option. Deploying is going on. Okay, this is the production one. Let me open this. Okay, security. Here it is restricted. Guys, look at here. I didn't enable this. That's the reason. Edit, blacklist, India. Check the box, save changes. Let me refresh this now. This is a different URL. Okay.
Yeah, now it's showing it as 403 error.
This is the expected one. This is the expected one. Why it's not loading? Before 1 minute it's loading, but now it's not loading. That means this is
You
blocked.
restricted, no, that country.
Yeah, that's this one.
But why you created another one, this one, sir, bucket, sir?
You can see
For redundancy purpose?
distribution, staging, nothing but pre-production. Okay, just give me a minute. Getting Yeah, sorry. So that means I created a staging environment. Means the main thing is that, look at, this is the main one. You can treat them as a production. Okay. Then directly we cannot test it here. Okay. In the production, generally people won't do any testing. Because if you're doing the testing, what will happen? Like this, the page is not loaded right. Like this, you will get the error. So whether it's working fine or not, we need to verify that, right? For that only people will do this one. Anyway, in the DevOps, we are going to learn continuous integration, continuous deployment, CI/CD. Okay, this is one part. Nothing but if you do the deployment here, create a staging distribution. If you click on, so exactly the what we created right now, right? Same way it will create one more. That's what we discussed here. This is the one. It's created one more. Look at staging is the environment, but ID will be changed, but this distribution name also changed. But remaining will be same only. See, the same bucket will be there. Then when it was created, the timestamp also same only there. Okay. Using this, okay. Now I have a delete option. Once our testing is completed, we can delete this. Then this we can promote as a production. Okay, that word we call it is a blue-green deployment. Anyways, in separate class I'll explain about that. Okay, right now only bother about this much only. Okay, now here where is the security? Here is the security. If I want to delete this now, edit. I blocked the country right here. Edit that. I can no restriction. I can enable. Click on save changes. Then if I keep on refresh now, the page should work now. Verify. After a while, the page should work now. If still it's not working, we need to edit. Allow list.
Sir, it's working.
Is working? For me,
Yes.
it's loading sometime. See, because why it was even 2 or 3 times refresh also it's not working means because of the cache. If the old data was cached means until we get the new cache, new data should be cached. Till that time, it won't work. See, now it's working. Correct. That is the meaning of CloudFront distribution. Okay. Any questions? But right now I only have the option disable. I cannot able to delete this. See, delete option is not enabled for me. Even if I select this, delete option is not enabled for me because it is first we need to disable that, then we need to delete that. Tomorrow we'll get an option to delete that. Enable disable option only will get. Okay, if I refresh now again, this should not work. See, 403 error because we disabled the CloudFront. Okay, so tomorrow class I'll delete this one. Now, any questions on the CloudFront distribution? If you're good, then end up today here. In tomorrow we'll catch up and we'll discuss about another very important service, very big service, that is VPC. Finally, we're entering into the networking world.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cool. That. Thank you so much for a valuable time. Bye.
Thank you.